Good day, everyone. Hope you're doing well. Today we have an article from ScreenRant.com titled Star Wars 10 Things We Learned from the Rise of Skywalker trailer. If you like this kind of content, consider subscribing to the channel. Lets me know I am doing a good job. And don't forget to take a look or hear the book that I've been doing online, The Jedi Path. After that, I'll be doing the Book of Sith. But let's get on with this. Finally, after months of waiting, the final full-length trailer of Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker is here. And whoa, if you thought the final installment of the Skywalker saga was going to bow out on a low, you're sorely mistaken. Because the new footage shows that Episode 9 may just delight fans, even those left tad disenchanted with the franchise after The Last Jedi. So here are 10 things we learned from the trailer ahead of the blockbuster's December release date. From Palpatine to Kylo to Rey, we have everything covered. Number 10. Palpatine is back in physical form. Fans thought they had seen the last of Palpatine when Darth Vader threw him down the chute of the second Death Star during the Return of the Jedi. However, the first teaser trailer of The Rise of Skywalker suggested he'd be returning, and up to this point people were speculating as to how. Would he be a Force ghost or back entirely? Well, it appears that the latter, with Palpatine's outline, a bit, not his face, glimpsed at the end of the trailer. We also see his throne, and Force ghosts really don't have a need for such things. That all points to Palpatine being back in the flesh, which is bad news for Rey, Finn, Leia, and company. Number 9. Reylo is back. Some thought that maybe the door was slammed shut on an alliance between Kylo Ren and Rey at the end of The Last Jedi. During that movie, Kylo had attempted to turn his rival into his partner, but she refused, and the new Supreme Leader of the First Order then spent the rest of the blockbuster trying to kill her. But though they fight in the trailer, they also team up. There's a moment where they stand together in Palpatine's own throne room, and another where they appear to be destroying Darth Vader's old helmet. So it looks as if they'll team up after all. Number 8. Rey is on a mission. The opening scene of the trailer shows Rey throwing a Jedi training helmet to the floor before racing around a jungle planet. She doesn't exactly seem at ease during this scene, instead racing around the environment with purpose, and her blue lightsaber ignited in case of attack. That moment has transitions into another, where she appears to be jumping around an old Star Destroyer, or possible the remnants of the second Death Star. All this suggests she's on a mission and training for something. But is she preparing for more than just another bout with Kylo Ren? Number 7. The gang will stay together. J.J. Abrams has already confirmed that after Rian Johnson's controversial decision to split up the gang during The Last Jedi, he'll be making sure they share the screen as much as possible. And another takeaway from the trailer is that Finn, Poe, and Chewbacca will be staying close. We see them all grouped around C-3PO when he appears to be undergoing some sort of droid surgery, while we also get a glimpse of the trio battling their way past First Order stormtroopers. And speaking of C-3PO, 6th, the C-3PO leaks appear right. Given the magnitude of this movie, it's the final chapter in the Skywalker saga, after all. There have been plenty of rumors and leaks hitting the internet, and while some of them appear to be mere lies or works of fiction, the gossip about C-3PO appears to be bang on. The leak claimed that he would lose his memory by choosing to sacrifice it in order to help his friends. Given the emotional dialogue the character speaks at this time, coupled with the fact his head is wired up to something, it seems like that just may be the case. Number 5. Palpatine is royalty. You'd think that Palpatine's stock would have fallen given the way he was thrown down the chute on the second Death Star, but none other than his apprentice, Darth Vader. But that doesn't appear to be the case, given that he's fashioned himself a new, seemingly spikier throne. That suggests that Palpatine is still seen as royalty by somebody. It's also unlikely a man of his standing and power would have created the throne himself, meaning someone else must have done it for him, and it's likely that person was more friend than foe. Number 4. Kylo Ren has helmet issues. Seriously, what's up with Kylo Ren and the relationship with his helmet? He loved wearing it during the events of The Force Awakens, but when Supreme Leader Snoke mocked him over it in The Last Jedi, the artifact was destroyed in a fit of rage. Yet in this trailer, we see him without it, such as when he's fighting Rey on the Death Star, and then with it, when he and Rey appear to be destroying Darth Vader's helmet. While this helmet signifies how moody Kylo Ren is, it also suggests that he's not as comfortable wearing it as he was during the events of the first sequel trilogy movie. Number 3. An army will rise. When the D23 Star Wars footage dropped, fans were particularly impressed by this scene where hundreds of Star Destroyers lined up in the sky in what it appeared to be a battle formation. And what made them so impressive was also the fact that nobody knew where they come from. But now we know, sort of. They appear to be buried under the same planet where Palpatine is, and there's footage where they emerge from the ground, suggesting the evil Sith Lord is the one who summons them into war. Number 2. Finn's transformation is complete. When we first met Finn in The Force Awakens, he was scared. He was terrified when he had to kill unarmed prisoners for the First Order on Jakku, and was petrified about confronting his own employers on Takodana. By the end of the blockbuster, however, he was braver, and now his transformation is complete. Finn appears to be leading the charge during one of the trailer's final scenes, where John Boyega's character clearly racing in a battle with BB-8 by his side. There's also a scene where he appears to be racing onto the Death Star wreckage, which is something he'd never done with him when we first met him. And number 1, John Williams is bowing out on a high note. When you think of Star Wars, many things pop into your head. There's Disney, George Lucas, lightsabers, Darth Vader, Luke Skywalker, Leia, spaceships, and stunning environments. But there's also composer John Williams, who has done the score for every installment for the Skywalker saga so far. It also appears that he'll be bowing out on a high note. The music in the trailer is astonishingly beautifully and brilliantly final. It helps make the move seem like it'll definitely be the final chapter of the saga, and is likely to set us off when the blockbuster releases this December. So, what is your favorite part of the new Rise of Skywalker trailer? Is it about the army? Is it about Kylo Ren's helmet issues? Having Palpatine in there? Possibly C-3PO maybe being destroyed somehow? Or is there something else? I know when I was watching the trailer, I noticed that a ship looking like the Ghost from Star Wars Rebels was there. That got me excited. So, what excited you about the Star Wars Rise of Skywalker trailer? Let me know in the comments section. And as always, take care and have an awesome day.